Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Here we from Group 1 will present the results of our group discussion. My name is Adinda as a moderator. My group members are Wulan and Santi. All right, let's start the presentation. Before that, let's see Basmala. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, Wulan, you can read the text first.
The first text is about narrative text. Two brothers. Long ago, there were two brothers called Akomi and Omba. They were ambitious and winning. Akomi, the eldest brother, said, "If we become the king employees, we can make laws to collect more money from the people. We will become very rich." They went to see King Aruya. Akomi said, "Your Majesty, let us be your ministers. We will make good laws. All your subjects will be happy. I am wise and clever. I know everything." King Aruya said angrily, "That is not true. Nobody knows everything. For example, do you know how many stars there are in the sky? What? Throw this lyre into the river of crocodile." Omba's hands trembled. Then he thought to himself, "King Aruya will also punish me if I say one thing." My brother said he knew everything and his answer was wrong. So if I say the opposite, my answer will be right. Omba then said to King Aruya, "Your Majesty, I know nothing." King Aruya said, "That is also a lie. Nobody knows nothing. Truly, everybody knows at least something. For example, you know your father's name, don't you? Quartz. Throw him into the river of crocodile too."
The narrative text is one type of text with complication or problematic events, and it tries to find a resolution to solve the problems. The purpose of this text is to entertain the reader. The structures of the narrative text is as follows. Number one, orientation usually contains the introduction of the character, place, and the time of the story. Paragraph 1. Number 2, complication. Problems begin to emerge and develop until they reach the climax. Paragraph 2 to 4. Number 3, resolution. Contents about shopping problems. Paragraph 5. Okay, next, Wulan, you can read the generic features of the narrative text.
Generic feature of the narrative text. Number 1. Using past tense. Example of the past tense are shown by color orange. 2. Using adverb of time. Using adverb of time. Example of the adverb of time are shown by color green. 3. Using time conjunction. Using time conjunction. Example of time conjunction are shown by color purple. 4. Using specific character, Akomi and Omba. 5. Using action verb. The elder brother said, "They went to see King Aruya. He talked to himself." 6. Using direct speech. Akomi, the elder brother said, "If we become the king's employees, we can make laws to collect more money from the people. We will become very rich." Akomi said, "Your Majesty, let us be your ministers. We will make good laws. All your subjects will be happy. I am wise and clever. I know everything." King Aruya said angrily, "That is not true. Nobody knows everything. For example, do you know how many stars there are in the sky? What? Throw this lyre into the river of crocodile." He thought, "King Arya will also punish me if I say wrong things." My brother said he knew everything and his answer was wrong. So if I say the opposite, my answer will be right. Omba then said to King Arya, "Your Majesty, I know nothing." Next, King Arya said that it's also a lie. Nobody know nothing. Truly, everybody know at least something. For example, you know your father's name, don't you, Quartz? throw him into the flavor of crocodile too.
This narrative text tells the story of two brothers named Ekomi and Omba, that they can become royal employees, but it turns out they are lying and they do not know anything to be good lawmakers. They do it just to earn money and become rich. The characters of Ekomi and Omba are characters who like to lie and do anything for their profit, while King Arya is a wise character and not easily fooled. This text gives a moral message to the reader that is never to lie to others because lies will not last long and the truth will be revealed. Okay, Santi, you can reach the witch broomstick.
Okay, which broomstick. One morning, one of the witch friends came over to visit. When she looked around the room, she said, "Your house is ugly. My house is more beautiful than yours, and the walls are brighter." The witch was very angry when she heard this, and she said, "Get out of my house, and don't ever come back here." After her friend left, the witch looked around her house and she said to herself, "My friend was right. My house looks ugly, and the paint is faded. I have to repaint it." That she went to the shop and bought a can of paint. After lunch, she started to paint, and she worked very carefully. In the afternoon, she finished the lower part of the house. When she wanted to start painting an upper part, she found out that she couldn't reach it. Then she got an idea. "I will use my magic broom," she thought. "Broom, oh my broom, turn into a paintbrush and paint my walls." Suddenly the broom turned into a paintbrush and it started to paint the upper walls. It worked very fast, and in 10 minutes the job was done, and the witch was very happy. The broom was an amazing thing for the witch.
The narrative text is one type of text with complication or problematic events, and it tries to find resolution to solve the problems. The purpose of this text is to entertain the reader. The structures of the narrative text is as follows. Number one, orientation usually contains the introduction of the character, place, and the time of the story, paragraph 1. Number two, complication. Problems begin to emerge and develop until they reach the climax. Paragraph 2 and 3. Number 3, resolution contains about solving problems. Paragraph 4. Okay, Santi, you can reach the generic feature of the narrative text.
Generic features of the narrative text. 1. Using past tense. Examples of the past tense are shown by color orange. 2. Using adverb of time. Examples of the adverb of time are shown by color green. 3. Using time conjunction. Examples of time conjunction are shown by color purple. 4. Using specific character, the which. 5. Using action verbs. One of the witch friends came over to visit. She looked around the room. She said, she thought, she went to the shop and bought a can of paint. She worked very carefully. She started to paint. 6. Using the direct speech. She said, "Your house is ugly. My house is more beautiful than yours, and the walls are brighter." She said, "Get out of my house, and don't ever come back here." She said to herself, "My friend was right. My house looks ugly, and the paint is faded. I have to repaint. I will use my magic broom." She thought, "Broom of my broom, turn into a paintbrush and paint my walls."
This text tells the story of a witch who intends to paint her house to make it better because she has been insulted by her friends. When she paints the upper walls, she uses the power of her magic wand. The witch character has a character who does not give up easily, while the witch friend has a character who is arrogant and likes to humiliate others. A moral message from this text is that use the insult as a reason so that we want to improve ourselves. That was the presentation of our group. I, as a moderator, apologize for the shortcomings and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.